Can I have a charger, please? Yeah. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. I am loading up and sending everybody in the request. Give me a minute. All right, guys. Put this phone on the charge. Hey, Thea. I hope you guys can still make. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me good? Can you hear me good? Send me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Come do it for me. Can you hear me, guys? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you guys? Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, guys. So today we are joined here on live to do another spotlight. So this is an amazing couple that I met during Dr. Angra Tyra's live, and it's His and Her Juices. And I want them to come on here and talk about their amazing company. And guess what, guys? I got some of the juices. So I just sent them the requests. So I hope they come on in here. Hi, Gossiping Heifers. Hi, Emerald. Hi, Jacquees. I hope I said it right. I promise y'all I don't know how to pronounce people's name. Hi, always loving me. Hey, Prissy Chrissy. Wild here, Vicky, Dr. Angra Tyra. Dr. Angra Tyra, I'm interviewing His and Her Juices. If they get in here. I got some too. They are so good. Did you? Well, I got mine. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Wanda. Hi, guys. Hello, 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 everybody. So, guys, see, I got my juices. Yes, Dr. Tyra. So, they're still cold. Yes. There they go. There they go. So, they're still really cold. Yeah. This is the one I'm most, water everywhere. This is the one I'm most interested to try, because I don't usually like everyone's green juices, but I love my mom's. So His and Hers Juices, please send the request so we can pull you in here. So I saw this lovely couple on Dr. Angra Tyra's live, and I was like blown away by their story, and I really wanted to meet them, support them, and interview them. So, hi Shanito, hi Sweet Melody. All right, so we're waiting for them to come on in here. Here we go. Hi guys.
What's up? It's still connecting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Plug in the ring light for me, please. Hi guys, can you see me now?
What's up, love? How you doing?
Hey,
I'm fine. So I was just telling everybody that I saw you guys on Dr. Angra Tyra live. And I was just blown away by your story, and I wanted to support and to have you come on this platform and tell everybody. But I got my package.
Hey, let's see. From Maryland, right? All in Maryland.
Yes, all of them, and they're still cold, guys. They are still cold, like you said they would be. Awesome. They are still cold. So This is the mango cantaloupe carrots.
Yep.
This is the signature watermelon pineapple orange.
Hey, yep.
This is the pineapple pear ginger.
Clean you out.
Okay. This one, guys, is the one that I most want to try. And this is the celery apple ginger.
Yes, the wait till you try it. That's one of our most effective detoxes that we have. That helps you boost your immune system and all that. Yep.
Hey, Phoenix. Phoenix is in the house. Okay. So You want to tell us about yourselves real quick?
Well, first and foremost, my name is Darrell.
And I'm Sandra. How you guys doing?
Yes, we are the co-owners of His and Hers Juices. We have been established since July of 2020, not even a year ago. Basically started the business during a pandemic, which in certain cases, starting a business in a pandemic is kind of risky as it is, but we somehow flourished through it. What kind of led us and motivated us to start a business during the pandemic was, we had both lost our jobs, career jobs, prior to the actual pandemic. And just, being at home with our kids, we didn't know when our kids would go to school. We had a 2-year-old at the time and a 9-year-old. We just was home, gaining weight, eating everything in the house. Everything's closed, nothing to do. And, we had a juicer collecting dust for almost 3 years that we moved from our apartment to our home. And she finally bought it out of nowhere and just started juicing. And, just coming from her culture, she just knew like a lot of great like recipes to juice stuff like that. And she was like, hey, babe, try this one day. And she just gave me like a juice. And I was like, what's this? Oh, this is a watermelon pineapple orange papaya. I'm like, damn, this is good. Like, what's this? Like, so I drank it.
You said my culture.
Like a couple days later, she like, yo, try this. I'm like, she just kept coming with a juice like every other day. I'm like, yo, where you getting this from? Like, I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, tasting it was great. And we were doing it for like a month. And then we kind of started posting it on our personal Instagram story pages. And people were like, yo, them Jones look crazy. How much for them? I'm like, I'm not selling these. We just drink it for our own use, just trying to lose weight and, just trying to get healthier, with the times we were in. And then more and more people was like, yo, man, what's up with them juices? I'm still ignoring people like, no, ain't nothing. And it came to her mind. She like, yo, you think we should like start selling these? I'm like, sell them. I'm like, listen, in a million years I would have thought we'd have a juice business today. Like, what? Like,
that was a long introduction, but yeah.
Like,
he gave me the whole story.
This is the story that,
he just jumped right into it.
But that's what we need. We need the whole picture, right? Because, guys, let me tell you, everybody's texting in that was a move from God. That was a move from God. And I felt like myself, I was always very business minded. But the business that I started, Spiritual Essentials, was not what I ever thought about doing either.
Right.
And I just let go and let God lead. The amount of love, support, and everything that I've gotten through this business is amazing. So the story needs to be told in its entirety.
Right.
So
that's so true. Like I always say, when we started out together, like, I mean, obviously, like you said, when you with somebody, you don't really know, where you're gonna go. But we used to always talk about that, like just working for ourselves. And you say so much like, oh, I want to have this, or I want to work for myself, but you really don't know. Like, I know this would have never been what we thought when we said working for ourselves. Like, we would have thought something else, like we was going to be doing something else.
Totally something else.
And you really be surprised how you have a whole nother path. Yeah, like you go through so much
financially, but the way in which you touch people with what you create.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the most impressive thing that
we still be surprised to this day, just having like people, like everybody that writes us and tries the juices, and every time they say they like it, we still be, like, even though I know like they're gonna like it, but it still be nice to hear people say that they like it, because everybody's different. So it feels good to have, people just say that they enjoy the juice.
Right.
And just seeing our business grow within like a matter of months, honestly, even from the first time that we dropped it, we just had a lot of support. A lot of people try it. And, like, especially me or like us, I think in the beginning, we didn't expect to be this big. I thought we were going to be how we are now, like when we was doing our 1 or 2 years. If you ask him, I thought we was going to be selling like 20, 30 juices a week.
Yeah, funny little story.
And now y'all out here sponsoring people, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Like, tell you the truth, when we first started talking about it, she was like, all right, so we probably going to sell like 15 to 20 bottles a week. I'm like, whoa, what? I'm like, 15 to 20 bottles a week. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I mean, like, we just starting out. And she had me convinced. I'm like, you know what? That could be the case in the beginning. We got to grow. And it was, and from the rip, it was like our first week was 104 bottles, our first week.
Wow. You see? Never sell yourself short.
Exactly.
I wasn't trying to sell myself short. It'd be more like, I really don't know. Like you don't when you might think I thought I knew what business was or like how to handle business, but you don't really know certain things. And it wasn't like I was trying to sell ourselves short. It was just more like I just didn't know. Like I didn't know what to expect. I was, when you kind of just like, I don't know who's going to buy it. Like our friends and family, like, I don't know if they're going to want a lot of juices and stuff, but that's how they always say, like your family and your friends, they're just kind of like your supporters. They're not your customers,
Exactly.
But I didn't know all that. Like we didn't know that. I didn't know, at least me. That's why I'm just like, we probably gonna sell like 30, with everybody that and I know, we might sell a few, in the beginning. Yep. But that's what it was. I was just more like, I didn't, when you kind of halfway believe in your dream, like I'm there, but I'm still kind of scared and I feel like we're gonna do great.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it was.
Yeah.
I
It literally
completely relate though.
It literally took one event to really like switch our whole mindset. When I had like a launch party for our business / my birthday party, like the middle of July, and when we seen the amount of people buy that amount of juice in a certain time frame, that amount of money we made, we was like, wait, time out. This is real. We was like, wait, this is real. We was like, hold on, this ain't like a little hobby. This is real. And I think that's what she was like. You see that what we did. She got hyped. Now she became on board. So you see what happened? I was like, yeah. I was like, damn, this was real. And then once I seen that, and I start recording people, I took my phone and started recording people's reaction. That's when I figured the reaction part, like recording people trying to juice. And then I was like, okay, this is gonna be my thing. This how I'm gonna brand this. I'm a brand showing people actually trying to juice with their real reaction right there on the spot, And I know if I let people take the juice tone themselves, half the time they wasn't going to do it. They're going to be like, oh, I forgot. Or they take a picture. No. Well, I got you right now. Crack the bottle open. Go. Let me see what you think about it. Because at first we used to meet people like at parking lots. We used to meet people at City Avenue in Philadelphia and on Columbus Boulevard in Philadelphia. We had 2 pickup locations when we first started. We didn't do delivery. We just like, yo, meet me in this parking lot right here. You pre-order, meet me here. And people just used to come between 6 and 7 to meet us there. And you was there, so I was like, hey, you mind if you do a reaction? I want to see how you try it? Well, sure. And that's how I just built my content, and over the course of that, learning how to do other creative stuff. Because I actually have like an acting videography background. So I was able to tap in that world to help like our page content coming up.
Open it up, drink it.
I was able
I am.
Open it. We waiting.
I was able to like tap into a different realm to help our like page look kind of like different with different content and creative stuff. She's dope with all the graphics. All the graphics you see, the flyers, the concepts of coming up with giveaways. She do all that. So we like a 1-2 punch. So we took some of our original talents that we were gifted with to help our juice business as far as having look a certain way.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I see you guys coming in, but I don't want to be rude to our guests while they're speaking. So I'm waiting for you to come in, right?
Hey,
and please continue to share for us. So without further ado, I am going to try
they're all in the comments. I'm seeing everybody talk about try it.
This is the one I've been waiting for, guys. So
wait till you try this.
Okay.
There
we go. You recording? You ready?
You never bathroom?
You ready? You recording?
Are you about to get cut short?
So guys, this is the detox, right? This is the all natural. His and hers. It says, wait till you try this celery, green apple, ginger.
Yeah.
With the word wait.
Okay. So you taste the celery, you taste the ginger, you taste the apple, and it is very good. And it is not overpowering. And for some reason, it is not bitter. It is sweet.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. You want to try some? Oh, my son wants to try some.
Yes, please.
You did a great job with this one.
So this is a 14-year-old. So go ahead and taste it.
Does he like it?
14.
He might be like, I'm gonna eat the other one.
Now he's reading the label.
Oh, if he like that.
You heard him? He said that's actually good.
Yeah.
If
he like that, then he gonna like everyone else.
Yeah, this is a 14-year-old. So when you get kids to love something.
I know.
A 14-year-old drinking that. Oh.
They like the sweet one.
So now this is your test though. I'm a Jamaican. I don't like carrot juice. So what? I said it, right? Don't come to me. Because I know they're going to be like, what?
Wait, come on.
We get so many people be like, "What's this? Some
Yeah.
Jamaican stuff?" And I guess because it is like a different blend, the exotic
I
stuff.
got a homie.
Yes.
He put his man. I got a homie. He put his friend onto our company, and once he tried the exotic twist, he Jamaican. He went off. He bought 20 the next week. Straight exotic twist.
Yes.
Like
so
don't
nobody come
They
to
gonna
me
come
in
for
the
you.
comments. I do not like carrot juice. All right, and don't talk about I don't have it the best one yet because my mama makes a bomb carrot juice. People pay for her carrot juice, but I just don't like it. Right? So this is the test.
I don't like
if you
it.
guys
This test.
could get me to like carrot juice,
It's cantaloupe, mango, carrots. Let's get it. Drum roll, please.
Say it with your chest.
it don't taste like carrots, y'all.
We told you.
It don't taste like carrots. Y'all gonna love that.
It's the blend. It's the
I
blend.
tried that the other day and I couldn't keep it down.
My
The
son
mango
said
and
he
the
tried a
cantaloupe.
green juice the other day and could not keep it down, but he actually likes this one. That was a 17-year-old's review.
That's actually
Good.
All right,
That's great.
it's really good, and
It does
I
not
do
have
not
to
like carrot juice.
That's
They keep looking at the label after every sip.
Right? Like, what is
Taste more
this?
mango.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you taste more mango than carrots. Okay, so
He
there's
likes
your
to put a lot of
review.
mangoes in there because he likes it very sweet
Oh.
and very minimal on the carrots. So
It's
it's
good.
like
Alright.
we do put enough carrots in there, but we do try to make it sweeter so you can taste the cantaloupe and mango. That way you don't have so
Okay.
much of a carrot.
So
to
good
taste.
job, guys. I will actually drink this. And guess what, guys? Carrots are good for your brain. They're good for
Vision.
your eyes.
And your eyesight.
Yep.
They're good for all of the head things. Okay. So
Absolutely.
this is good. And the health benefits of your juices are also something that I see you guys talk about all the time as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So your husband mentioned your nationality. What is it?
Oh, I'm half Puerto Rican and half Guatemalan.
Oh, she's spicy.
Yeah. Just a tad.
All right. So this is the Paradise Punch pineapple.
That's another
Yeah.
detox.
Oh,
Pineapple,
really?
pears, ginger.
That's
Yeah.
right. The ginger, right?
Mhm.
Just my lips just touched it. This tastes like you could spike it and make a punch, like an actual rum punch.
Pineapple, pears, ginger.
All right, guys. So let me tell you. If you just took a pineapple, fresh pineapple, and bit into it, this is what you would taste.
That's good.
This is what you would taste. Don't OD, okay? Because they want to try everything.
Don't OD.
Yeah, don't OD because I want my stuff. You're finishing the carrot one, nah. So here's the signature. This is everybody's favorite. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. No.
You can say
Seriously,
it's a
don't.
customer favorite.
Okay. No, for real.
They said
They trying to go away with my juice. Yo.
exactly.
Like, my husband has to try this. I told him I only got one set, and he's like, "Why?" Because my husband is now not eating meat, and I told him this would be really a good addition to his new diet.
Diet.
Yeah.
Well, not diet, but
It
lifestyle.
tastes like biting into a fresh fruit. Mhm.
Oh, yep. When I get that, I get the effect of the ginger.
Okay, same thing. A lot of pineapple, which is my favorite. I love pineapple, so
You
that's
love pineapple?
yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The carrot is my favorite.
That's your favorite. You would like carrot.
Her Jamaican roots are kicking in.
Yeah.
Team no meat go mondo, right? Yeah, the carrot cantaloupe is my favorite.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one we have with us right now.
Yeah. What's crazy though?
Mhm.
Everybody had their own different favorites. It's either exotic twist, paradise punch, or signature that we get a lot of like what's their favorite for the most part. Like rarely the green juice, but it'd be between exotic twist, signature, and paradise punch.
Yeah, the signature I always say that's like if for someone who's like who likes to drink a lot of soda a lot of juices, who like real sweet stuff, I always be like, I always tell people go for the signature because that one's really sweet, you know, and it's good for
And
you, but it's
so,
sweeter.
and the crazy part, there's no sugar added.
No,
We don't
not at
add
all.
sugar. We
No,
don't add nothing.
that's
It's
just
straight
the
juice.
natural juice.
No sugar added, and you don't miss it, guys. You don't miss it.
You can
don't miss
you can
it.
tell by tasting it. You can tell.
You could taste the fresh ingredients. You could taste the sweetness of the fruit that you use.
Yeah.
Especially with the pineapple, because you know there's nothing like a sweet pineapple. It overpowers everything. So, I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I see the
I'm not
exotic
trying to
shit.
drink
I'm
them
like, this
all.
already halfway done. They about to finish that one.
I'm not trying to finish it all because my husband wants to try it. So
Your husband want to finish it for you.
No, nobody's finishing my juice. I'm giving everybody a taste, right? So guys, how can everyone order?
They can just follow us on His and Hers Juices. Right now we accept DMs. And everybody can just DM us. We can send you the menu if you don't find it in the page, and we'll just take your order from there. And then we're soon working on launching our website, so then soon people can like order straight from our website. So it's coming soon.
So I got the four juices that you currently. Is there any other flavors that you're working on, or is this just these four?
Right now, we have been thinking about coming out with another juice. As of right now, the pineapple, the Paradise Punch, the pineapple one that we just dropped with the ginger and pears, that's the newest one because when we first started, we only had 3. So we have been in the works of talking about it, bringing out another juice. We are going to probably come out with another juice sometime this year, but for right now, it's just the 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would love to have a husky menu. It's just that it's us, another person that helps us juice. So it's kind of hard, as far as like we don't have like the actual manpower to really like make a bunch of juices. But we would love to though. And that's what we working towards that though. We working towards that.
My son says he doesn't usually like when things have ginger in it, but the way you put the ginger in it is really good. It's not too overpowering.
Yeah,
right?
we try to do like a hint of ginger, not like a hint
because they
because
say
it's a big
Jamaican
thing.
parents like to stuff ginger down their kids' throat. So he says he likes the ginger.
You gotta put the ginger in like other stuff, but
Yeah.
I do because I'm like that too. I'm like I don't want too much pineapple because pineapple can be already like real acidy, at least to me. And then with the ginger, I'm like I don't want it to be where like I'm like oh my god, like I'm about to burn my throat.
Okay. So, guys, there is a question bubble here if you have any questions, because I'm seeing a few. So there was one that says, do you guys do custom orders?
No.
No, at this point, we don't do custom orders.
Okay. So I think the next flavor should be the spiritual.
The spiritual. What would be the spiritual
so what we gonna
juice if we had to choose?
Yes, the spiritual punch.
What would be the spiritual special?
I like papaya.
We think about bringing that back.
You know what's crazy? When we first started the signature, all those ingredients on the signature, all those were included, and I have papaya in it. But through trial and error, we messed up a few batches with the papaya because we didn't really know how to pick out the papaya, and it was like too ripe, I think, when we was juicing it, or like it was just about to go bad, and when we juiced it, it will make the juice so tangy. It was making the juice go bad so fast, so we had to take it out, and that actually was like sad because it actually made it gave the juice a good flavor. So we be thinking about bringing it back.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some recipes here. So beet, ginger, maybe kiwi. I see kiwi. I like kiwi.
We have been thinking about kiwi.
We
definitely want to keep something sweet, just because I feel like a lot of our customers, at least what I think where we at with our business, we feel like we want to make healthy juices taste good.
Ooh.
So not like we trust me, we've done a bunch of juices with beets. And we are always our first tester, and the beets, like when we try to sweeten it up or like add certain things, it was just not hitting.
Yeah, they come out right.
So here's the first question.
No, regarding with the juice, like when we ship it, we do freeze everything. We try to put them in the freezer, like
It comes in a freezer
Ziploc,
bag.
and then we put
Fresh
them in
freezer bag.
another freezer bag. So we
Mhm.
freeze the juices before we ship them, and everything gets shipped like next day. So, or like technically, like, you know, 1 day shipping. So that way it doesn't you know, like mess up with the juices. So we ship everything next day so everybody can get the juices right away.
Yep.
Okay. Watermelon, strawberry, ginger. Ooh, that's a nice one.
Okay, that's different.
It's different.
Okay.
It's different. Strawberry.
Yeah, so they
I
do
like
come in the
strawberry.
freezer bags.
Yes, that's
Wrapped
what we
in
meant.
the
Thank you,
Ziploc
Tyra.
bag, and it did come. It did come. Still very cold.
Yep.
Ship to Canada. Right now, that's probably still in the works. We would have to research how to ship outside of the U.S. because I know the shipping is different. And right now we just started like sending out stuff like to you, and Atlanta was like one of the first ones that we shipped out. And I think the farthest that we've done was what?
Was probably Atlanta.
Probably Atlanta.
Yeah,
So.
we done Maryland, New York, Atlanta so far. And like upper PA, like Harrisburg and stuff like that.
Do you mind this question?
How much for the 4 juices?
What is that?
Oh,
How much for the
this is
4?
how much for the 4 juices?
Oh, well, currently our juices, you get them 4 for $25. That's the current menu as of now. They're 4 for $25,
and you pay for your shipping, and it's worth it.
Yep.
Somebody asked me else. I think it was. I don't want to be wrong, but I know someone asked, "Are the juices geared to specific issues?" They're not geared to any specific issues. Again, like we just wanted to make healthy juices that taste good, for people.
Yes. But because they're all natural, all these ingredients has health benefits, guys. So, you know,
and if you
is a detox, and it also is like an anti bacterial or whatever. So it does that. Pineapple is good for any of the feminine things, you know, it's good for that.
Yeah, we even seen like mango is like good as like a sex drive. Ginger is really good for it. No, it is. Like I know people get weird, but
no, it's true.
Ginger is good, like a good antioxidant. It's good like for anti-inflammatory. So like if you feeling like you have a cold, it's really good for that. So certain things, even green apples is good for your skin. Like it's good for skin. Celery has so many like benefits. Watermelon is like 90% water. So when you eating or drinking watermelon, it's majority of it is just water. So yeah, a lot of the health benefits and stuff we put on our page.
Yes.
Okay,
celery
I didn't
is
know
good
that.
for high blood pressure. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said watermelon. That's why I'm like, oh, I know that.
No. Yeah, watermelon, cucumbers, cantaloupes, they're all water based, so they're, you know, really good for hydration and
they're hydrating
and stuff like that. But yeah, so all of these things, they're natural, and you already know if it's natural, it can't be nothing but good, right?
Yes,
correct.
Ginger, turmeric, pineapple.
I like that one.
Okay, some good ones, but yeah, it's gonna be the spirit punch.
She's like, I'm not telling y'all.
Spirit punch.
Hi, D. It's gonna be the spirit punch.
Right.
So, but it was a pleasure meeting you guys. So, any physical location in the future?
Yes, hopefully.
That is something
we're going to speak that into existence.
We are.
We're going to speak that into existence. Because honestly, where we at right now, we really need a spot to juice at, because our kitchen is really becoming overwhelming at this point. Like we really can't do this in our house anymore. We gotta find a spot soon. So
yeah, we've thought about it. We've talked about it. We're gonna continue to talk about it because that is something that we want to do. We've talked about different things. Who knows? We might have like a little cafe or something.
And I know from Dr. Tyra's live that you guys are Philadelphia to the bone, right? You don't really want to move. You're not really thinking about franchising or branching off, but I think you should.
I feel like our first location, of course, we want to do Philly because majority of our customers are Philly, and that's where we base that.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, like after we get that one location, I would love to do more franchises, but I feel like the first one has to be Philly.
Absolutely. And that's always the goal. It's always the goal to dream big and think of that for sure. It's just that we do got to start home base. That's where a lot of customer clientele is. But I would love to
Yeah.
have visitors all over the U.S.
Brick
and
and
stuff like
mortar
that.
or
Maybe
a
come
juice truck. I agree with Dr. Tyra on that one.
What's that? Brick and mortar.
Or a store. It's a
Store.
physical
Okay,
building.
yeah, that's what we
Or
want.
a
Brick
juice
and
truck.
mortar.
Mm-hmm.
A juice truck. Yeah, juice
Yes.
truck. You just pull up on anybody, right? Pull up.
I think I
Yep.
want
Yeah.
more like a storefront, like where people could sit down, you could bring their kids. Eventually, like maybe you could offer some nice food, some good music, like something that we want to hear. Sometimes I hate going to cafes and they don't got music that you want to like listen to and vibe to. We will have a nice playlist, some
Yep.
good food,
And
some
some
good
his and her
juices.
juice pops, juice box.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it'll be fun.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I can dig that. I can dig
So
that.
I love this, guys, and I love you guys, and I'm happy that we finally made this happen. I've been
Yeah,
waiting.
thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for reaching out to
Oh,
us.
you know we're going to make it happen. We keep our
Absolutely.
word. Yeah, we
Well,
keep our
thank you for
word.
doing that. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
love. How long have you been in pursuing the spiritual world that you in, right? How long have you been tapped into that world?
Well, this world tapped into me,
Well,
right?
yeah, how long has
I
it been
was
tapped into you?
born with. Mm-hmm. So I was born with certain abilities, so to speak, and in the last, I would say, 2 years, I started to let go of the fear and just let spirit kind of guide me and kind of use me as a vessel, right, to speak and give messages and stuff like that. And
Okay.
anytime I would read somebody or tap into them, spirit would tell me, oh, you need this or you need that. And people will say, well, can I just give you the money, you get it for me? And then I just started doing that. And my husband and my god sister was like, well, you should just make it a business, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 7 children. And they were like, you're at home,
Wow.
you're not doing anything, you should just start a business. And I would get like product recipes to make different products and to do different things. And my daughter, she's 20, whenever she would have that special time of the month, she would break out. So we would research, natural things to help her. And that's when I came up with the turmeric apricot papaya soap. And I started doing bath bombs and all this stuff. And like you, I thought only my friends and family who were supporting me prior to would, support me. So I really didn't. I tiptoed around it. And my husband and my god sister started the business for me, pretty much. And I couldn't do anything but do it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Right.
They like, no, you
So-
go own a business.
That's cool. And we need some of that soap. We need some of that soap.
Yes.
No
When I
problem.
was looking at your page, I'm like, we love it, because I love like natural soaps, and he know, because we buy it all the time too. I like it, especially for me and my little one, my 3-year-old. I feel like I have like dry skin. I have eczema. I know y'all can't see really, but I get it on my face, and I'm real particular with certain things that I use. So when I seen that, I was like, let me see her page. And I'm like, oh, she got soaps. I'm like, I gotta get some. Because I love like natural soaps. And I feel like now that we've been on this kind of like natural journey, we've been more like trying to like that, like buy black, buy soaps, buy natural stuff, buy everything. Like I be trying to do our research with like soaps, shampoos, lotions, oils. That's how I started buying more like lavender stuff for my 3-year-old to put her to sleep. So when I see your page, I'm like, I gotta buy some. Put something that say sleep next to it, and we're gonna order it.
People just keep pouring into me from nowhere. I told God, I said, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna need you to, spearhead this thing, and within the first week of the business starting, I met Fat Man Scoop.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
I met Dr. Angratira. I met the Gossiping Heifers. A few months before that, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the comedian Major Hype. I met him as well. And so it was just
Okay.
like God was just aligning me with all these different people, and they would be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let's do this. So on Fat Man Scoop Live, we were talking about, COVID. And I was saying, being a West Indian, we detox regularly, you know? And I think that's, I'm not
Okay.
saying that detoxing or the natural herbs is going to stop you from getting COVID, but it's going to help you in
Prepare your
the,
body.
right, for the things that COVID attacks so aggressively. You've already built it. So
Right.
it's not going to, possibly maybe even kill you, but you'll be, a little stronger ahead of the game, so to speak.
Right.
And Fat Man Scoop was like, all right, well, send me some of that. And then somebody else was like, yes, let me get the ingredients. And they were inboxing me. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to package the tea and sell it. And that's how the Jamaican bush tea was born.
I like that.
The
Because that's
crystal
what he
shower
when he
head.
always says that, like, oh, your culture. But I'd be like, it's just like I just feel like, I guess, like Caribbean people or the islands people. Like, I remember my dad, they're not like growing up. I was never growing up to eat like how you said spiritual. Like my at least I can relate to that, because at least my mom's side of the family, they're very, they're very in tune with, the spiritual world. So I definitely know where you're talking from. But like, we never grew up like drinking medicine, like my dad. I
Yes.
remember one time he popped a whole garlic clove and he ate it, like he chewed it like that and said, I'm about to fight this fever and I'm going to bed. And he laid down, he woke up and he's like all better, So like how you say, sometimes like it's just the path that God brings you to. And I just be like, a lot of stuff that sometimes be touching in, like how we grew up and now where we going, a lot of that stuff start to reference and stuff. So when you were younger, like the stuff like how like I was always drinking like carrots and cantaloupe juice since I was young. So I would never think I'll be in a place in my life where I'm selling it to people and people are like, oh my God, I never had this. And then my whole life, I'm just like, this is all my dad used to make me drink. Like,
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
this juice. So
Yeah.
now, but he used to make us drink it all the time. And when you're young, you're like, ew, why I got to keep drinking this? And now you're actually teaching people like it's good for you.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised how many people from our communities don't really know how to take care of their bodies. Everybody
They,
just relies
they
on
don't.
medicine. And you'd be so surprised how you don't really need it.
You don't.
When you start taking care of your body, I'm not saying you don't need it like in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, if you start to take care of your body properly, I lie to you not, and I'm not saying this because we own the juice business, but we drink our juices like all the time, and knock on wood, we have not gotten sick. And I mean, I'm not saying that we are immune to COVID, because I don't know, but I'm just saying we do our part to like drink our juice to take care of ourselves so we don't catch it. And if we do, our body knows what to do, like you said. So I just be like, I'm definitely a preacher of like, take care of your body. And like, just when I say take care of your body, drink some tea, drink some water. Like, your body probably getting sick because it's just asking for you to like feed it some good stuff that's good for you. Take care of it.
Tell them again. Tell them again.
Take care of it.
Hydrate, hydrate. Water is life.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. We so accustomed to coming up and eating just anything. At least I know from our culture.
Both of us.
But both of us, you already know, like, far as like we high in diabetes, all kind of things, high blood pressure. We grew up from the corner store eating all kind of crazy stuff like that. And what a lot of people don't understand is that eating stuff like this can also cause like a bad attitude. You don't even know. Like, eating like this,
Absolutely.
feeling bloated, constipated, that irritates you. You be surprised. Like, that really gives you bad attitude. So when you start taking care of eating, we start eating cleaner. You tired, you sluggish, that cause attitude. Hey, love, what you want? You like, damn, I just asked how you doing. Like, something like you get an attitude with someone, you realize like, damn, like, I'm just tired, but you always tired because you always putting the wrong stuff in your body consistently all the time. And when we started cutting back and eating somewhat better, and then juicing, that all that cut drastically. It cut a lot. And just drinking right and drinking healthy, drinking our juices, it helped a whole lot. It helped a whole lot. It helped a whole lot. And I encourage people to, whether you drink our juices, whether you drink whoever juices,
Okay.
try to eat as clean as you can here and there. Drink you some healthy juices.
Definitely, juice is definitely boosting your energy.
Spiritually, like you said, it'll leave you it will help you with a clear mind. You will feel so much better inside.
Yeah, that's like when you said your husband stopped eating meat.
Yeah.
Do you see the difference?
Well, he always goes in and out. He wants to be completely either Presbyterian or vegan.
That's me. That's
And
so me.
he thinks it's my fault that he's not fully, because I'm not ready to stop yet. So he goes back and forth. So now he's decided that he's completely done with meat. And
I always say that.
once he put his mind to something, he can really do it. So, someone asked about the soaps. They're on the website. I think they go from $10 to $12, depending on the one that you order. All handmade by me, all natural products. I don't try to use anything that is, has any preservative or fillers or anything like that. Because those are the things that clog, they really not going to serve the purpose that they're meant for if those things are in it, which is why I don't use moisturizer. I use my hydration spray. And the Yoni products, I make that myself too. I hand pick each and every ingredient and I make them myself. The wash, the pearls, all made by me.
Ooh.
Okay. That's dope.
I like that.
That's hot. Yeah, we definitely gonna be on your website. We grabbing something.
Thank you.
For sure. Yeah, we definitely grabbing something.
But
sure.
I completely agree that that you are what you eat. It does affect your mood. It affects everything. And I feel like everything you surround yourself with and in affects you on a spiritual level. Because of the intuitive side, I fast regularly and I detox regularly because that's how I grew up. And spirit cuts you off of things from time to time.
Yeah.
You just lose your feel for it. So
no, I get what you're saying, because we always talk about at least like my thing, like I want to be vegan so bad, or maybe not even vegan. I just want to be like meatless so bad. And he always says that like why he can't be on a healthier diet is because I be doing it. But it's hard when that's all you kind of know.
Husbands always blame their wives, don't they?
Yeah, we used to it already. But I definitely agree with what he said
too. But nothing happens before it's time. He was like, I just got home, I'm tired, I'm not going live. I'm like, whatever.
I understand. Shit, we all been there. He like
yeah, but
pass me the juice.
the rejuvenation of it all, the aura cleaning, you want to get that, guys.
What is this?
That's the crystal mineral shower head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crystal mineral shower.
I like that.
You got a shower head?
Yeah, because the shower head comes with the mineral balls for the filtration of the water. But I know a therapist friend of mine, like Angratira, and they're always absorbing. It always affects their mood and their energy because of the work that they do. And I'm like, so you need a bath. And he was like, well, I work so late that I can't always fix a bath. And I'm like, well, maybe you should get this shower head that I saw my mom with and just add some healing crystals to it. And you can just, detox your aura of all those, things. And
I've seen that on your page. You had the spiritual bath, like the blue one. And that really drew me to you because I was just like, I like those. Just because I like that. I grew up having spiritual baths. I remember going down to the river with my family and we would do baths with like roses and stuff. So yes, honey.
Did you now?
Them Puerto Ricans used to have me out there in the damn river, the creeks getting washed up, but getting my aura and my life right. So I definitely, when you're young, you like, you don't understand. But now that I'm older, now I got my Florida water in my house and we clean and we pray for the house. Okay. You see it? I keep our and that's why I always say our business grows because I do, not just me, but we do keep a positive energy in the house.
That's right.
We are grateful and we try to stay positive and keep all that negative energy away. Because when you are working on your purpose, it's like everything goes downhill. Okay.
I hope y'all hear it from somebody else because that's the truth.
Like our car got messed up, right? Remember when our car got hit and you just like, I just got money for my business and now all this stuff happening bad that you just makes you want to quit, and it just be like, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
So much stuff has happened. I always believe that. Like when you walking on your purpose is when you go through the worst stuff to make you feel like you 10 steps back and you just move 2 steps up.
I
Yep.
just told someone today, because a lot of people like to blame the devil for things he has nothing to do with, and thank God for things that he's not in there either, right? I know this for a fact that if you're a praying person, I always tell people it's not my job to tell you what faith to pray to or who to believe in, but if you're a praying person and you're a believer, whether it be the universe, yourself, God, whoever, tests and trials come. The Bible tells you that, right? And it's like, God, I don't understand, but I still need you. I'm hurting, but I still need you. And I don't understand, but help me. You understand what I'm saying? Don't give up just because it gets hard, because the reward is that much greater. I promise you guys. She's not lying. When you start to walk into your purpose, something amazing happens, and then something crazy happens to make you question at what is this? What's going on here? Right? But just continue to pray, continue to fast, continue to meditate, and continue to stay focused. Don't let anything or anyone knock you off your square.
No, we
Absolutely.
not. We focused.
Absolutely.
We trying.
Absolutely.
But I changed my relationship with money and stuff like that in the beginning of the year. I was researching all the different faiths and what they do for prosperity. Oddly enough, our culture, the African American culture, was the only culture that I really didn't find anything really, right? But the Chinese and the Indian especially, they had a lot of prosperity and wealth, trinkets and tokens and beliefs and all of this stuff. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna make my own, and I did, and I called it the money honey jar.
I think the little jars, right? You had.
Yeah, I called it the money honey jar, right? And I fixed it. I put my ingredients in it, blessed it, set my intention, and placed it over my door. That's where I felt to put it. Immediately, money starts coming in all the time. Go from living the paycheck to paycheck to comfortably. Like, I can now help people and do things. And then I heard very clearly, okay, charity now. When I bless you, bless others. So when I get, I give, and it just keeps coming. I'm not rich yet, but I'm not living paycheck to paycheck, and I am very comfortable.
That's a blessing. Right? That's a blessing.
Right? So I
be.
said, I'm going to share it with the Essential family, and I put it on the website, and then some people started getting it. My sister is the first person that bought the first one. She said, I don't want you to give it to me. I want to pay for it. Something is telling me to pay for it. And she got it, and she called me. She was like, girl, let me tell you, every time it's just like money just coming, money just coming, money just coming. And I'm like, what? And then somebody that I don't even know, Steph.
How many doors we got?
How many doors we got?
Somebody that I met through the Spiritual Essentials, she booked a reading. She bought the money honey jar, and she said the first day she displayed it on her live is the first time her live went over 30-something people. So she ordered another one for her new business. She says she always makes money. So we came live. My sister was like, you should make a keychain so people could walk around with it. And I'm like, all right, cool. And that's how the keychain was made.
That is the cutest thing.
I like that a lot. That's
yeah.
Hot.
Those are, you know what? I definitely want one. I think I'm going to get some for Mother's Day gifts.
Yeah.
Yes.
For all the moms to get some money.
And they're better when they're given as gifts. This particular female I'm telling you about, Mia First Lady, who owns Fashion Dolls Boutique, she's gifted so many of them, and money just keeps coming back. It just keeps coming back. And I'm like, oh, it's doing what I intended it to do. And that's why I tell people spirituality is 100,000,000,000% intention based. If your intention is bad, bad things will happen. If your intentions are good, good things will happen. Intention and consistency.
I 100% agree.
Totally.
Yep.
Because there's really no other way to put it. Like, I 100% agree. I feel like exactly what you just said. Mm-hmm. And that's how he always like, yo, like,
you get back what you put out in the universe.
You sure do. You sure do.
Get back what you put out. That's how it always goes.
Somebody asked the other day, what don't you do? I said, complain.
That's something I'm working on. But the other day it was like that. Like I had an awakening because I had to call my sister up and tell her, like, you know what, like something like that night I just couldn't sleep, and I was just like, Sandra, you gotta, like, you used to always say, I want to be home with my kids. I want to be home with my kids. I want to be with my family, but I want to run a business. I want to do this. And it's like, you in a position where you're making money, you're taking care of your kids, you're home, you with, your man and everything. And how many people want to be in your position to be home with their kids, just in general? Like, because I used to always be stressed out. Like, I want to raise my daughter. I want to raise both my daughters. Like, I don't like that I have to work and come home and I'm tired. And then I woke up like, okay, like, first of all, we are running a business who is working for us. Like, yeah, it has its downs and it's whatever, but overall it's great. And then you still complaining. Like, what do you want? Do you want to work, or do you want to run your own business? Do you want to be home? Or, and I really had one of those things where I'm telling my sister, like, I just got to wake up and be more grateful. Cause I used to want this so bad. And now that I have it, I'm just complaining that I have it. And it's just like, well, what are what did you ask for? Now I gave you what you want, and I put you in that path, and I put you in a position, and now you still crying, And, sometimes you just got to wake up and forget. Like, sometimes I do get so clouded and I forget, like, where we came from. Like, we worked hard for where we at, and we still working hard. And sometimes you got to go back to thinking, like, you forgot where you came from. You forgot y'all was in an apartment. Y'all forgot we was sleeping in an air mattress. Like, people just think it come overnight, but like, we really worked.
You guys have a testimony. So that's why she was saying that was long, but it is the story. It needs to be told there, that it's an inspiration for somebody else to say, this can happen, this can happen. Right. So let him tell his story, right? Or your story. Let him tell the story, and
it's our story.
Because it is very Yes, let him tell the story, y'all story, and inspire, because that's
he
what
tell you the story. This live, we're gonna be getting out of live, coming back on the live.
Girl,
the story's too long.
I can pretty much understand, because I've been with my husband since we were 16. So trust me, a lot of what you said I could relate to, which is drew me to you guys, because I felt a lot of the similarities, and the fact that you're doing it together is amazing. Right?
Yeah, how much they probably get on your nerves. We've been together for a long time. I've been with Darrell since I was like 20. And he helped me raise my oldest, and now we have our 3-year-old together, and it's been a journey, which I'm always grateful for. Again, like what you said, sometimes it's not even our path. It be what God sends you to do, or whoever's looking over us. Like, that's why I always say, whoever's looking after me, whoever's watching us, I don't know, God, our spirits, or whoever's taking care of us, they doing their job, and they laying down the groundwork, and we just following the path that we supposed to be on, because
just know that
it has been a long time coming.
Yep.
Right? That I just said, just know that all the resistance was worth it. And the reason why y'all work is because you give him purpose.
Absolutely.
Or maybe he give me purpose.
Absolutely. Both.
Both, but I think you give him purpose. You make, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a provider. You give him purpose. Some things,
and men don't get credit for that all the time.
No, they don't.
You don't. You see these other men, and I'm always grateful. The Darrell, and even his family, like a lot of his not a lot, everybody, his family always been nice. They really, the Darrell do. They don't get credit. They really don't get credit. You don't get a hard working man like this, and I'm sorry, but this is all mine.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to take them.
You pre-order, you make juices on a certain day, and they go out on a certain day, because I know everybody wants their juice.
So yes, we take orders Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesday and Thursday, we are juicing your orders, and then Fridays, we're picking them up, well, people are doing pickups. We're doing deliveries because we have drivers that do deliveries, and we also ship them out that following Monday.
Okay. So that's the order, guys. So if you're willing to pick up, they're in Philadelphia. If you're willing to pick up, you could get it earlier. But if you're going to have them shipped, you gotta wait a few.
Yeah, or
but
delivery.
It is worth it.
We definitely do deliveries.
Yeah. Everybody just DM us for inquiries. Just DM us because once again, it's Monday, Tuesday, paid pre-order. Monday, Tuesday, paid pre-order. You have to have the payment in by Tuesday. Then the window close. Wednesday, Thursday, we make the juices. Friday, juices are available for pickup or delivery. And then that following Monday, once again, we will ship your juices out. You will get them the next day.
Because they have to freeze, guys, and they freeze them good.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Correct.
So, yeah. So
yeah, you know, sometimes with the weekend, you might get a Saturday. If they're running late, they don't deliver Sunday.
Yeah.
You might, and I don't want it to be where you kind of wait in 3 days. So if we send it out during the weekday, I know you'll get it Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why we wait till Monday.
It's easier that way.
They said they don't do no weekend shipping or something. They're like, it's going to just sit in the warehouse. So we don't want our juice to sit in the warehouse.
Right.
So we know it's done Friday. Keep them in the freezer till Monday. Then we go to the store. And then, we ship them. Then y'all get it Tuesday. So basically, you pay pre-order Monday or Tuesday. If you want to ship, it's going to take a week to get to you, basically.
Mine didn't take a week to get to me. I'm just saying.
Well, you got lucky. You got lucky. Because someone didn't get their juice, so you got lucky.
I did. When she texted me, I was like, man. And then she was like, hey, something happened. I was like, yeah, thank you, God. Because I was like, I want my juice.
Right. And I'm glad you did. We did it that way. That way we wanted you to try him as well. Because he was like, oh, man, it would have been perfect.
Right.
And I'm like, I hope, I was like, I think she's probably going to try it and then talk about it on the live. And he's like, no, she's going to try it on the live. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yes. So I didn't get a chance to take a picture of them before. So I'm still going to take a picture of what I have, even though I drank some of them. And then I'm going to post them. But, and we didn't, I'm going to share the live.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We're happy to be here. Thank you for reaching out and letting us come on.
So when you get the store, I will come to the grand opening.
Oh, absolutely. That's going to be
right.
crazy.
Okay. You're going to be like, I remember doing a live with them. And now look at us. We doing a live at the store.
Yeah, don't get too rich where you forget the little people. You know what I mean?
No.
Never.
Stop it.
You know what they say? You don't change. It be the people around you that change. That's what it is.
That's true too. But that's why now that I have a platform, thank you God, to even say that, because the other day I was saying now I have somewhat of a platform, and they were like, no, you have a platform.
Yeah,
like, okay, I'm gonna pour back into others that was poured into me. And so Dr. Tyra and the Gossiping Heifers and Fat Man Scoop and other people inspired me to keep giving businesses spotlights so everybody can know about these awesome and amazing businesses, companies, and people.
And it also feels good as well, because you don't sometimes people just be like, not weird, but sometimes when you have something, you don't want to always be like, oh, I don't want to give you the secret, or some people just don't want to share. And I feel like now we reaching a point where people are like, no, I want you to know about this business. Let's keep pushing these other businesses as we should, because that's the only way we're going to build each other up.
You see that comment? Okay, spiritual, leave these great people alone so they can tend to the DMs.
Oh my gosh.
She like, let's wrap it up.
Yes, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, Shawnee. Paying it forward.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, this is how we're gonna get to that level where a lot of other people are. They support each other genuinely, and that's what it's all about. And
that's how you meet people. Like, if we would have never met you unless we did
Dr.
Our cousin Tyra.
Yeah.
And that's his cousin, so that's why it's hard to call her Dr. Tyra. But she's been Tyra to me.
I think they're so cute too, Libra. But their story just resonated, and I was like, yeah, me next. Y'all gotta come over here next.
Right, because when at first he was like, it says spiritual. You know how some people just think it's real it say spiritual, you can think is like super religious, and I'm like, oh, she do soaps. When I just read your bio, and I'm like, oh, I already know what she do.
Mm-hmm. No,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no,
I'm
no.
okay.
I feel like religion is too conforming. When you are spiritual and you allow, you develop that relationship with your divine, it is better for you that way. However, I don't take anything away from people who feel the need to be religious. Some people need to be led, and that's fine.
They said my DM is waiting.
Well,
I
guys,
totally agree
your
with
audience
you.
is waiting. They are kicking you off of here to go deal with their orders.
Yeah, they said my DM is waiting. Excuse me, ma'am. Cut that short. One of them is gonna have to just be hers on live.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys,
Again,
get ready for my next order. Get ready for my next order, because I think once hubby tastes these, he's going to become a fan.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully you guys do, so that way you guys can take a picture, because we love when we get our little his and hers couples and marriage couples take pictures, and I love to see y'all fight over some juices.
Yeah,
That be making my day.
That's
And
why
we
I
get
wish
so
he
many
was
couples
here.
like, no, they trying to drink my juice, or he snuck my juice and he took
Right.
mine, and it's just so funny. I just be cracking up. I'm like, this is what I love to see.
I wish if he was here, but I think next time we get them, I'll try to drag him in the live to do it. I will do that for you guys, because
Yes.
yeah, no.
He don't like do it on a weekend or a day when he not. He like
He resides in the comments. He's a troll, guys. He trolls me.
Not a troll.
No, he resides in the comments. That's where he is. That's where he supports. That's where he secures and watches the live and make sure everything is going good and everything like that. But I need him to come live with me to show that there is a Mr. Jack.
Don't worry. I used to be like that too. I am with some stuff, like with the page. I really do try. I join the lives. The row is more the open one again with the camera. I'm just learning to get comfortable with it.
You couldn't tell tonight, huh? She couldn't tell tonight. Somehow she's super comfortable tonight. She got the yaks when it comes to the lives. Anything else, she like, I want to be behind the scenes.
No, because I've seen her on other lives where she don't talk that much. She's just really laid back and piggybacks and picks up and stuff like that. But I'm glad that she's out of her shell and we hearing her side of the story too.
After a few more lives,
Yeah,
I might just be I might be the next Oprah.
Okay. Okay.
She went from not talking to hosting her own show.
Okay.
His and hers talk show too.
Yes, she would do great. She has the the look. She has the personality. Why not?
Thank you.
Well,
You had me at the look.
I love this energy. Well, guys, you better go tend to your DMs because I don't want no problems. All right?
I know, right?
You get DM like, yo, if they don't respond to me.
Even though we closed for pre-order, it looked like we're going to reels. This is crazy.
Well, guys, it's his and her juices on Instagram. Do you have any other platforms?
We have a Facebook, his and hers juices.
Yeah.
And then Instagram is at his and hers juices, like it's spelled.
Okay.
Yeah, and then our personal pages are on top in case y'all want to see more of me.
Yeah. So the little arrow
his and
at
hers
the top.
juices, and we have a Facebook, and just like us on Facebook as well. And we post the same content on Instagram and Facebook.
Yep.
Yes, they do. So the little arrow at the top next to my name will drop down who I'm live with, and it will take you straight over there to their page, so you can send them the DM. And thank you all for joining. Thank you, Darrell and
Sandra,
for joining tonight. I truly appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. We appreciate you as well. Thank you for joining the juices.
And
you got another batch coming your way soon.
Yes, we have another batch. And anytime you guys want to come back live, you're welcome.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We're so happy to be here.
Yes, we are family now, okay?
Yep.
They said they closed.
Remember, Spirit Punch.
Spirit Punch. We're going to talk about it. Next live, we're going to talk about it.
All right.
She like, no, we're going to drop the recipe on the DM.
Okay.
They not going to know yet.
All right, guys.
All right. Good night.
Good night, love.
Good night.
They're not